Hello everyone, today I am Anil Shingari standing in front of you. We'll talk to you regarding the report. The report topic is International Labor Mobility and Effect on Countries. First of all, I would like to talk that several countries have become either the countries of origin or the countries of destination. The places where there is less social protection, there are high immigration rates. Moreover, labor migration helps in responding the labor market changes. Furthermore, the female migrants comment the broke borders for better employment opportunities, which results in young people in the age groups of 5 and 24 years old move to get better employment from one country to another. And the research shows that many people are willing to move to other countries permanently because they want their future to be safe and secure. So many people from different parts of countries permanently move to different countries so that their future can be secured in terms of better employment, better education and better living standard. Now I will talk about the contribution of international labor mobility. First of all, I would like to talk that migrants contribute more in terms of taxes and other social contribution, and they help in filling the gaps in important sectors of the industries, which we can say that in terms of unemployment and in terms of more education terms of field. They help in facilitating trade as well, and good consequences on productivity, research and innovation results in economic development of host country through the expertise and financial capital that is acquired by abroad countries. Migration also helps in resolving the age profiles. That is, it also helps in diverse workforce help in maintaining a culture of criticals in the business. Migrants contribute to infrastructure and also contribute in GDP growth, which is one of the prominent part of this report. Thus, immigrants are mostly young and fall in economically active population, which helps in creating demand for goods and services for the country. Now my friend Lakshay will discuss the report in further points.
Good morning, myself Lakshan. Now I'm going to explain all the challenges faced by the international labor market. There are four challenges there. Number first is skills recognition and skills matching. The expertise of migrated laborers usually does not get properly utilized because there are some barriers in transferability of skills and qualifications. And skills matching is also a very important challenge which are facing by the international level because there is no synchronization between the employment policy and the market policies. Number second is reducing cost of labor migration. Well, high migration costs lower down the benefits to immigration. As we all know, there are cost includes recruitment cost, or it can be a late payment, or it can be a repayment in late payment due to illness. Next is improving cooperation. Bilateral and local cooperative policies has an essential role to play in bringing cooperation between the two countries. Next is strategy. Well, it is very important to prepare a strategy for everything. It is very important for needs of labor market, for all levels of skills. Moreover, for immigration at all levels are required, and it is important to consider diversity and fair treatment as well. Next is concepts and all the models. Number first is purchase power parity. It considers law of one price. It means it is a theory of exchange rate. It states that a unit of currency can buy same products across all the borders. It doesn't mean wherever countries are. It helps to calculate price indices as well. Next is Ricardian model. It is a very important model because it states a country benefits from trade if it has a comparative advantage in manufacturing, because whenever any country has a manufacturing advantage, the country has a manufacturing advantage while manufacturing a Ricardian model. Next is Samuelson model. This model states that other than productivity of labor, there are various other factors as well that can difference in production. For example, cloth and food. Like cloth is a labor intensive and food is a land intensive. If the price of the labor is increased, it means the price of cloth is also increased. As same as in food, if the price of land will increase, same as the price of food will increase. That's it. Next part will be explained by my friend Kaval.
Good morning. My name is Kawal. I am going to describe about increase in migration in different countries. In last 10 years, like USA saw 47% of increase in workforce through migration, and Canada had an increase of 45% workforce, and whereas Europe saw 70% increase in workforce. The highly educated sector saw an increase of 21%, 31% and 14% respectively. In countries like Africa, India and Saudi Arabia, there is an increased contribution to the overall labor force. Lately, healthcare sector and STEM sector of USA and Europe has seen 22% and 15% immigrants, whereas OECD and G20 countries have not seen any rise in immigrants. And after that, I would like to describe about rising unemployment of unskilled labor. The firms that do not move across borders are the ones that employ high skilled workers. This again is disadvantages as the low skilled labor does not get employed. After that, I would like to say that the advancement in technology has also increased the employment for the skilled labor. The jobs done by the low skilled laborers can now be done with the help of the technology or skilled workers. Advancement in technology has impacted the demand of unskilled labor. This results in higher long-term unemployment of low-skilled workers. Therefore, training should be imparted to the low-skilled worker for enhancing his chances of employment. After that, I will say that improved infrastructure and transportation has also increased trade among different countries. Thus, it can be inferred that globalization has led to increase in demand for skilled labor, and technology has decreased the demand of unskilled labor. So this was my part, and next part will you explain by my friend Ashwin. Thanks.
Hello everyone. So my topic is diverse trends of trade in developed and developing countries. Trade in developed countries is different from developing countries. The reason is that developed countries use similar technologies, because of which there is production of similar products. For example, Germany exports yogurt to France and France exports its French yogurt to Germany. The production are similar, but the reason of trade is that they have varied taste. Brain drain has an effect on wages as well as agents' preference of activity. It has a huge impact on the entry and exit of companies. If there is no incremental labor mobility between two countries, the workers coming from across borders would move to countries having advanced technologies and labor costs relative to other country. There are two policies that can help in attracting foreign talent. First is the policy of temporary tax exemption as adopted by Quebec. The second is the policy of permitting free movement of workers and entrepreneurs. Now I will move towards conclusion. International labor migration is an essential issue of the policy agendas of different countries. The migration tends to be more in those places where working conditions are good. It can be concluded that international labor mobility contributes significantly in the economies of both the country of origin and country of destination. There is a shortage of comparative data on skill set of immigrants. With advancements in globalization, the cost and benefit of international labor mobility will increase. Thank you. That's it from a presentation.